Okay, I'm now on page 137 in your big text. Now make sure you really pay attention closely to this video, because this is going to show you how to do the homework problems. So if you pay close attention to this, you should hopefully be able to complete your homework problems on your own without the use of the help video. Okay. Now, of course, if you still aren't understanding after watching this video, there will be help videos for the homework, and also you can, of course, raise your hand at any time to get additional help or clarification. Okay, find the distance between the pair of points. So, number one, here's our 2 points. So we'll call this point A and point B. Remember, the x-axis is first, then y. It's always x and then y. Okay. So the horizontal distance from -3 and 1 to the y-axis. So again, x and y. And here our y's are the same. Okay. So horizontal distance of -3, 1 to the y-axis. So this is 1, 2, 3. The absolute value of -3, it's 3 away from the y-axis. The horizontal distance from 2, 1 to the y-axis is the absolute value of 2. 1, 2, which is 2. So the distance from these 2 points would be all of this. So 3 plus 2, which would be 5. 5 units away from each other. Okay, so you can see how easy this is if you graph it. If we graph it, here's point A, here's point B, what we called point A and point B. And the total distance is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at number 2. We'll call 2, 1. Again, we'll call it point A and point B for this particular problem. So 2, 1 is right here, and 2, -4 is right here. So they're on a vertical line. Okay. So 2, 1 is 1 unit away from the x-axis, because this time we have the x's are the same on this problem. The x's are the same. Up here we have the y's being the same. Okay, so this is 1 unit away from the x-axis, and this is the absolute value of -4 away. So 1 plus the absolute value of 4, which is 4, equals 5 units away from each other. So that's the distance, and we can see that here on the number line. 1, a vertical number line now, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of 5 units away from each other. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, we have x and y, x and y. So our y's are the same. So we look at the x's. This x is 2 away from the y-axis, plus 4 away from the y-axis. Total of 6 units apart. Now let's just double check. I always like to double check by graphing. In this case, they graphed it for us. So 2, -4 is right here. Ooh, yep, and good thing I did. What did Mr. Music do? I made a mistake. Okay. And then we have 4, -4 right here. So let's see. 2, -4 is here, and then 4. So we needed to do what? What was the error that I made? I did 2 plus 4 equals 6. But when we graph it, we see, oh, it's only 2. So what mistake did I make? Well, the mistake I made was I needed to subtract, since these were both positive. See, on this problem, we had a positive and a negative. On this problem, we had a positive and a negative. On this problem, we had 2 positives. So they were on the same side. So that means I needed to subtract 4 minus 2. And that is my answer. And we saw that once we graphed it, we realized, uh-oh, I made a mistake. Okay, and the mistake I made was both of these x values were positive. So when they're both positive, you need to subtract. Okay, so let's go on to number 4. I don't want to make that same mistake again. So we have x and y, x and y. Okay, our x values are the same. -3, -3. Our y's are different, and I notice they're both positive. So I'm not going to make the same mistake I made on number 3. Since they're both positive, I need to take these two numbers and subtract them to find the distance between them. So 3, the larger number first when you're subtracting, 3 minus 1 is 2. Now, let's, of course, double check. But I should be okay because I learned from my mistake that I made on number 3. Let's check. Okay, -3, 3 is right here. -3, 1 is right here. And if we find the distance between the two, 1, 2, and that is correct. So good, I learned from my error. So again, my error was if the two numbers you're looking at are one's positive, one's negative, then you can add. If the two numbers you are looking at, like 2 and 4, are both positive, you need to do the subtraction. Here again, they were both +3, +1, so I need to subtract to find the distance between the two numbers. Okay. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.